Morning. I haven't ridden my bike in 12 days. 2 more days would be the 2-week anniversary of me banging up my knee, getting 17 stitches, and being told, don't ride your bike. So I'm just going to go for a mellow ride. We all know how that starts, but no, this is really going to be a mellow ride. But I gotta ride. I just can't be off my bike for that long. It just drives me nuts. So wish me luck, and hopefully it'll be just fun. It's gonna be a lot of work to get this back together. You can see they managed to save the sign, and there's a little irony that the fire danger sign is pretty extreme, but there's really nothing left to burn. As of yesterday afternoon, the report was 50% contained, so there is still an active fire going on somewhere over that hill. So let's go ride it and see what it's like. This trail starts out a little bit wide because a lot of horses use this, and then goes into some single track. Pretty burned, as you can see, on both sides. You can see this right here, how effective the pink fire retardant actually is. So I was at a point on the hill here the other day. I actually saw them drop this retardant. I'll show you that video. Now this Cottonwood Trail connects to Prospector and Church Rocks. It is the single closest mountain bike trail to my house. In fact, this vantage point is probably less than 2 miles to be able to see this fire. And it was sad to look out and know that the preserve is home of many tortoises and other animals. When I got there though, it was good to see that there's quite a bit of nature still alive, like this little lizard. You can see it got blackened on both sides. And you're riding around and all of a sudden you come around the corner and it's gone. So today I'm working on a couple things based on pointers that were given to me by you, the YouTube community, based on my last video when I asked for help on why they thought I was crashing. So a couple things came out of that. One, we talked about bike body separation. And the other thing was just trying to stay more in the center of the trail and not on the loose shoulders where I have more potential to slide out. I really felt by listening and learning, I was able to ride even more confidently today. I know I'm taking it easy because, hey, I'm worried about busting my knee up a little bit more. But I was actually able to take quite a few of these corners at a pretty good rate of speed without ever having a feeling of washing out or losing control. So thanks for the advice. I'm going to continue to practice and try, and eventually I'll reach my goals of being able to corner faster and confidently ride this bike without feeling like I'm going to crash every time. So today was a day of first. First time on the trail since the fire, first ride since I busted my knee, and first ride on the lunch ride. That means I changed the configuration of my Yeti from a 130/150 to 136/160, and I gotta tell you, without letting the cat out of the bag, it felt so much better. My next video is gonna be a full review of that lunch ride upgrade. What's amazing to me is how quickly the fitness aspect goes away. I have to say it's very fleeting. I'm 4 miles in, and I'm about that point in my ride where I feel like I've gone 7 miles, 7 or 8. So looks like it's going to take a few rides to build that back up. But I'm definitely willing to put the work in. Again, I mentioned earlier, you come around a corner and boom, the trail's back to normal. You go back around the same corner in the opposite direction and no surprise, there's the fire. I thought it was interesting to note that on half of the side of the trail, or on one side of the trail, was blacked out. The other side of the trail
was not. So I don't know if this was a natural fire break or if the crews stood their ground on this line, but it was kind of neat to see that not the entire trail was destroyed, and in fact maybe the trail could have been of some benefit to keeping the fire from getting any bigger. Who knows? I'm not an expert, but I do know that I'm very glad that it didn't burn up completely, and this will definitely grow back. But here's a little bit of taste again of what it feels like to be riding through this blacked out. Thanks for watching. Reminder to get off the couch and get out and ride.
Yeah, that chunk definitely feels a lot easier to ride. Five miles exactly, which is pretty decent. Got my heart rate back up, and more importantly, no more trauma to the stitch site. There's no pain. There's definitely no stretch, no splits of the stitches, which is a positive. So today was the test ride to see if it did any more damage or split or pulled or had any feeling there, and I don't. So I'm thinking give it 2 more days, cut them out, do a real ride, and not worry about it ever again.
RMBO. Riding my best life. Please like, please share, please subscribe.